Hi, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. All right, so this video is about respecting yourselves. As women, we carry a lot with us, right? We are, we can be a lot to everybody, right? And we have to learn to respect who we are, which what I mean by that is conducting ourselves as ladies, right? Um, we do not have to show everything to everybody. When you're getting to know, when you want to attract a man who is going to be there for you, right? A high value man. And again, I'm not talking about financially, I'm not talking about a high earning man. I'm talking about a high value man. Um, we want to conduct ourselves with grace, right? And as ladies, right? So me growing up with my mom and my aunts, and I learned how to talk properly. My dad used to always tell me that a lady does not have to curse, right? A lady should not curse, right? A lady shouldn't eat with her mouth open like a horse. A lady should conduct herself as a lady and perform as a lady. Now, um, a lot of us, we are looking for something. What I'm seeing nowadays on social media is that we're looking for something to validate us, right? And but we're presenting ourselves in such a not so ladylike way. And that's my nice way of saying it. Um, First of all, let's talk about listening. If you listen, most of the time you'll learn everything you need to know, right? But you have to listen, right? Um, if you want that man to be attracted to you, um, you have to listen. You have to be engaging, right? You have to be feminine, right? Not to say I know everything about being a lady. I'm just showing you or telling you the pearls I received, right? So I'm just sharing with you the pearls that I received. And you don't have to be naked. Now, you can be classy and sexy at the same time, but you don't have to be naked, right? You don't have to be the loudest one in the room, and you don't have to be vulgar. I see a lot of ladies, a lot of women that could conduct themselves better if they get the mindset of being ladies. Um, Again, me growing up, I was taught how to, properly sit. You don't sit with your legs open, and you conduct yourself with grace. You conduct yourself as the lady you are, right? Because let's admit it, ladies, now every day, we're not going to be all put together and, everything's beautiful, but we do not have to wear 10 tons of makeup in order to be beautiful because we are beautiful in your natural state. As you can see, I don't wear any makeup. I very rarely wear lipstick, right? Because I'm very comfortable in the skin that I'm in. I'm very comfortable with what God gave me, right? So I don't feel like I have to cut myself. And what I mean by that is these BBLs, they have gotten out of control. People are spending rent money, mortgage money, electric money, water money, car money on trying to improve on something that God has naturally made beautiful, right? No, you may not have the biggest butt in the world. I don't have the biggest butt in the world. Matter of fact, I don't really have too much of a butt at all. But it's not my butt that is going to attract what I'm looking for in my life. It's who I am as a person. Um, but you don't have to, God designed you and created you beautiful, right? And beauty is not what you see on the outside, it's what you see on the inside, right? And I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Mr. Teddy Mack told me that. So um But beauty is what is on the inside. Um, just knowing who you are, right? And just waking up, and now there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. You can wear makeup if that's what you choose to do. Absolutely, right? But just understand that that makeup do not make you beautiful. That makeup makes you look pleasing to you, right? Because honestly, someone else can say, "Child, you don't need all that makeup. You don't need all them lashes. You don't need that lace front. You don't need all that, right?" Because honestly, quiet is kept. A lot of men don't really care for all of that. They don't care that you got the lace front and the eyelashes and the makeup on and all that stuff. They care about who you are on the inside, because you can have on all the makeup in the world, all the lashes, all the hair, you can have on all of that and be just as ugly. Oh, because you just foul, you just foul on the inside. When you open your mouth, it's like who, and you just look ugly immediately because you open your mouth and every other word is a curse word. Everything you're yelling and you're screaming, you don't know how to, express yourself without being vulgar, right? And you don't have to do that, right? So I want us as ladies to conduct ourselves as ladies, right? I would love to see more images on Facebook of ladies who are, you know, you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to do too much, just being ladies, and being genuine to who you are. Because again, God made you perfect in his eyes. God made you beautiful on the inside. It's what the world shows you and what is what changes things. What you see and what you're exposed to is what changed you into something else. Now, I'm not going to judge anyone. That's not the purpose of this video. This purpose of this video is just to share again the pearls that I received about being soft spoken, and I don't have to yell in order to get my point across. Honestly, if I see someone yelling, I'm looking at them like, what in the hell? Because again, I'm not listening to what you're saying. I am in my mind saying, who you talk to? So I don't have to yell in order to get my point across. I don't have to use thousands of curse words to get my point across. I can say what I need to say and say it with grace. Right. So and then when I go outside, now I know it was this whole trend on Facebook and on social media about these bonnets. The way I was raised is you don't ever go outside with something you wear on the inside, right? Night clothes, pajamas, slippers, bonnets, rollers. You don't wear that on the outside. Whenever you step out your door, you are supposed to be presentable. Now, I'm not saying you got to be the best dressed, but I'm not saying don't be the worst either. I'm not saying that, you go to sleep in that regular t-shirt and you go outside in that regular t-shirt. Absolutely not. You go outside presentable, right? Because again, ladies, you are representing your family. You are representing your husbands, your children, your mother, your father, your families, right? So you want to conduct yourself with a great amount of grace, right? A great amount of elegance, right? Even in a t-shirt and some jeans on, you know what I'm saying? Or, because again, that the elegance and the classiness doesn't come with what you wear. It comes with who you are, right? So on the outside, you can be beautiful. Like you could be fine as all outdoors, right? Every man that sees you turn his head, you know. But when that man approaches you to speak to you and you, hey, what's up? Like you like, one of the homeboys, right? And another thing, just because it's on my mind, we are ladies, right? We need to conduct ourselves as ladies, correct? So why are we calling our significant other bruh? I just want to know, right? Why are men calling us bruh and we're allowing that, right? I know with me, and this is my personal opinion, right? A man who approaches me, who is trying to get to know me, will not say, "Hey, what's up, shorty?" Right? "Hey, bruh." No, we not doing that, because already I know that the respect level is not where I need it to be, right? For someone who's trying to get to know me. So someone who's trying to get to know me will, good afternoon, or hey beautiful, or something like that. But now what's up? Where you going? What you doing? No, we don't know that. Again, the respect level has to be on a certain level in order to get my attention. Okay. But that comes with respecting yourself, right? You have to, want to say, find images and surround yourself with ladies, right? And again, lady is not what you wear, the makeup or anything on the outside. Ladies are internal, right? Um, just being ladies. Now, I don't want you to think that ladies automatically is like ball gowns and stuff like that. No. Even as mothers, right? We're cooking, we're cleaning, we're taking care of ourselves, we're bathing properly, you know. Um, we need to get back to taking baths, right? Like, you think about it, we take showers all the time. I take a shower every day, right? But to get in a bathtub, put some bubble bath in that bathtub, light you some candles, girls, and you can turn on some jazz, or something soothing. And if you don't like jazz, whatever you like to listen to, I wouldn't recommend hip hop, but because you're trying to relax and be in a calm setting, so something calm, some slow R&B or something like that, and you sit in that tub and you just relax, and at the same time you're cleansing yourself. You're taking off everything, you're wiping off the day and you're cleansing yourself. You're sitting in that tub and you're just relaxing, right? And then you smell good, right? You smell good, you relax, you feel like a lady, right? And again, feeling like a lady, to me it feels good, because I like to tap into my more feminine side all the time, right? Now when I have to, I will, but that's not who I am. When I have to get un ladylike, I will, but that's not who I am at the core. Who I am at the core is someone who just like to just relax. I don't like to be uptight and angry, and I don't have to be vulgar. I can go on and on about how we present ourselves, right? Um, we don't have to do that. And I don't know why you would find that sexy. Like, why would, you being the loudest one in the room and being half naked and showing everything to the world sexy? That's not sexy to me. Sexy is just, sexy again is a state of mind. It is who you are, just being presentable, right? So again, it's like, as mothers and as wives, and I'm not a wife, one to be, okay. But we can still clean up the house and cook them food, and what I'm saying, and be that lady for that man when he walks through the door, right? My whole thing is, when I do get into a relationship, my man is gonna know that I'm here for him, right? I'm not here for the world. I'm here for him. And I'm going to represent him to the best of my ability. I'm going to represent him so he can be proud to call me his lady, right? I want him to, want to show me off to his friends, right? And I don't have to be half naked, because why am I showing his friends everything he's getting? That doesn't make sense, right? And it's quite embarrassing. Can you imagine? Like me, I have a thing about guys sagging pants. Like, why is your pants not on your waist? Why is it on your legs? I mean, what are we trying to prove here? Like, so why would I wouldn't want to be in public with somebody with their pants hanging off the tail. Like, if you don't pull your pants up, and then the fact that I have to tell you to pull your pants up, whoo, that I shouldn't have to, and I'm not going to either, okay? Because I respect myself enough to know that that is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone who can match my energy. And 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 what I mean by that is a man who is a man, okay? Because men are men. And I'm not going to speak on men and how to be a man because I've never been one. So I'm not going to even touch that subject. But what I'm going to touch is that men, I'm sorry, yeah, men. Men are looking for women that they can present to their families, to their mothers, to their grandmothers, to their children, if he's a single dad or whatever. So someone that he's proud to call his lady, right? And using foul language and wearing stuff that's showing everything you got, I don't find that too presentable. Um, so I just feel like we can conduct ourselves better, right? We can respect ourselves and take care of ourselves, because if we don't take care of ourselves, how are we supposed to take care of someone else? And ladies, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to take care of our children. We're supposed to take care of our husbands, our mothers, and. So we are supposed to conduct ourselves with a certain amount of elegance, grace, femininity, if you will, right? Um, and just being soft, right? Women are not supposed to be hard, and now there are women that are out there and they're hard. I have not That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about feminine women, right? um just presenting yourself as such, right? And another thing, right? Okay, so we got the education. Yes, I have a bachelor's degree, right? That don't have nothing to do with who I am as a person. That's just something I achieved, right? Who I am as a person is what people are looking at, because before you know my background, you're going to get to know who I am right in front of you, correct? So, you know being able to go out and eat and not slopping up the food. I seen this crazy video, right, on Facebook about this young lady, and she wanted to go to a classy restaurant, and she looked the part, but when it came to eating, honey, she was slopping and slurping. I was like, oh, I'm just like, oh my goodness, it did something to my spirit. But yeah, I just feel like, we need to start as ladies respecting ourselves, right? Respecting who we are as women. Stop trying to change your body on the outside, because at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. We all going to get old, right? And when we get old and the wrinkles come and this, that, and the, why are you trying to change what is naturally supposed to happen? Right? Why are you trying to cover up what is naturally supposed to happen? Now, again, I'm not saying don't wear makeup. That's just my personal preference. It's women out here, it's ladies out here who can wear makeup and it seems beautiful, right? It doesn't even look like they got makeup on because it's so natural looking, right? And it's beautiful. And I want to talk to the ladies because, again, we need to create a community of support for each other, especially Black women. We need to definitely stop knocking and talking about each other and doing underhanded stuff to each other. Why can't we all just support each other? That is basically what this channel is for. It's for supporting each other and learning from each other. I don't know everything, right? It's certain things that I'm still learning, and I love to learn. So if someone got something that they learned that makes them better and makes them more of who they are, that is positive, okay, then absolutely I'm here for it. I want to hear it. Tell me about it, because it could be something that I can use to make me a better me, right? So I want us to be able to talk to each other and to be able to support each other and be there for each other, because at the end of the day, ladies, if we don't have each other, who do we have? That's why I feel like we got so many young ladies out here who is They think that sexy is being half naked, you know. They feel being sexy is, talking vulgar, right? I done heard some of the nastiest stuff come from women. And I'm like, what? What are we talking about here? So that's why I feel like these young ladies are like that, because they have not been exposed to elegance and grace, classiness, right? You know, we don't have to do that. It's not necessary. And we can support each other to make each other better, right? No one's trying to tell you what to do, or, I'm just trying to encourage you to do something different, right? To expose yourself to something different, because we need to change, and we should be getting better, right? We shouldn't be getting worse. We shouldn't be disgracing ourselves and disrespecting ourselves. I just find it really disrespectful when you talking about how good you can do what you can do behind closed doors. Like, what I do behind closed doors is no one's business but my man's, right? That's it. What we do in there is nobody's business but my man. And I'm not going to share it with nobody else but my man, right? So we have to start respecting ourselves first, taking care of ourselves, right? And then being together as a group of women. I told you on one of my other videos that I have a small group of ladies that I call my sisters. There's three of them, and they know who they are. I love you guys. Um, and they are ladies, each in their own right. They're ladies, right? And they conduct themselves as such. The energy that I get from them, I'm able to gravitate to because it's similar to my own, right? So that's who I'm around, right? That's what I expose myself to, is to someone I can learn from and grow with. We can share ideas, and we can be intelligent, and we can be classy, and we don't have to be disrespectful. We don't have to belittle anyone. Ladies, what makes you think a man gonna want to be with you when you talk down to him? Right? You're supposed to encourage your man, right? You're supposed to you're supposed to uplift him, because again, he's going out in the world and he's dealing with a lot out there. And nobody's giving him a break. Think about it. If your car breaks down on the highway, as a woman, it's most likely that someone will stop and help you. But if it's a man broke down on the highway, it's not. In some cases, yes, other men will help other men, but most of the time they don't get no help. No one's going to stop and help them, you know. And if they don't get something done, Nobody's going to blame nobody else but them. They take the brunt of everything, right? They carry a lot on their shoulders, right? But guess what? They're designed to do that, right? But as their helpmate, right? We are supposed to uplift them and encourage them so they can keep going for the family, right? If he has to come home and he has to deal with you and your mouth and you yelling and fussing and cussing and fighting, why would what encourages him to keep doing it? So you want to keep building him up and keep being there and being his helpmate. You want to be there to help him, make sure he's fed, make sure the house is clean, the kids is taken care of, right? So he can keep going, right? Because he gets beat down out there. I can only imagine, right? But it starts with us as ladies. We have to conduct ourselves as ladies, because no one else is going to do that for us but us, right? We have to start, you know, opening our minds and our eyes to different than what we're seeing now, right? Because we're seeing craziness. And I don't know about you. I mean, like I said, the young ladies, I wish us older women could get together and just grab these young ladies and say, hey, you don't have to do that. Why are you doing that? Why are you squatting with your legs open in a skirt? Why are you doing that? You're trying to show everybody what you have? Then what are you leaving for your man? You know? And then think about it. The internet. is forever. I don't care how much you delete it, somebody will be able to find it, right? Your children may see this, you know, your nieces, your nephews may see this, right? Your mothers may see this, your father may see this, your mother-in-law may see it, So you want to make sure that you're conducting yourself in the most positive way possible, okay? And let's start with respecting ourselves and opening ourselves up to different things than what we're seeing nowadays on social media, because it's downright disgraceful. I it makes me cringe a little bit when I see it, because I'm like, what? And Lord knows, I'm not listening to none of the music nowadays. I just cannot. So I stick to my old school R&B, my jazz, and my gospel, because that's what I like to surround myself with. Okay, so let's continue to be positive. Let's work together as a community of ladies and support each other, because we don't have to be jealous of who got what. We can support each other, right? Heck, I'm a single girl, right? So if you got some married women out there that you want to share some advice with me, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. I'll be happy to read it, right? If you got, anything that you feel that can help me to be a better me, that's positive. Okay, let's be respectful, remember? Please feel free to share it. I'll be happy to read it and learn from it, because that's how we learn. We learn from our elders, right? People who've already walked the path that we want to walk down, right? So if you got anything to share, younger ladies, if you got something you want me to speak on, or you just want to hear my opinion, please drop it in the comment section. I'll be happy to do that. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I'm out of here because I don't want to talk your head off. But remember, life is short and time is limited. So let's be the best person we can be with the life and the time we have. All right. And also, I'm going to leave you with a picture, or it's a collage of ladies that I feel that is elegant. Now, it's not everybody, okay, because there's a lot of ladies I see out there that I strive to be like, but from what I've seen, this is just a few of the ladies that I just feel that are very elegant and graceful and classy. All right. Well, I'll see you next time, and I'll leave you with this, and let me know what you think. All right. Talk to you soon. I'm going to get it together. Talk to you soon. Bye. Gonna get it together, ladies.